Steve, we're talking about trade. The president has to get USMCA done. What's your take on whether or not Nancy Pelosi brings USMCA to the floor? And will the president be successful in these other trade deals with European nations?
President Trump, I think, has cut a good deal here. He accommodated both of these nations, particularly got this content situation in Mexico, so China can't game the system and send their products through Mexico. It's a deal that works for people, works for the farmers. I don't know how Nancy Pelosi holds this back anything but partisan politics. What President Trump's trying to do on trade is reformat what the elites in this country and the corporatists in this country have basically frittered away to deindustrialize our country, Maria, and also to affect and lower the wages of American workers.
Yeah.
His deals with Korea, the deal they're talking about with Japan, the new NAFTA deal, and also EU. And this gets back to the centerpiece, the entire geostrategic realignment around China, because China is the one that makes a difference. And the Europeans and the Japanese, Canadians and Mexicans, all the industrial democracies understand that President Trump is steadfast in really, I think, restructuring this state totalitarian capitalism of China.
Does the president have allies here to go against China with him?
Not just allies. He's really started, I think, a world revolution in this regard. This populist nationalist movement of standing up for the little guy. Now, because of the European parliamentary elections and what happened, Salvini's calling for elections in Italy, and he will be prime minister even without a coalition. If he runs and this thing takes place in September, October, he could get over 40% of the vote. You've seen Boris Johnson and Nigel Farage in the United Kingdom, and you've seen really the return and rise of Marine Le Pen in France, and of course Bolsonaro, who ran on the thing, we don't want China in here buying Brazil, and is a very close ally of President Trump. You're seeing the Trump message, this Trump thing of protecting the little guy, protecting your workers, of having the rule of law when it comes to immigration, is starting to actually go throughout the world. The Salvini situation is going to be very, very important in the fall to see what happens there, because he's a very close ally of President Trump, and you're going to see those guys, I think, back off of this one belt, one road with China.